Welcome. I can't even take myself seriously. Welcome you guys to the best podcast, the KillaKonvos podcast. And it got even better.
So is that an HBCU thing? I feel like everybody who went to a HBCU got to say the.
Oh my gosh, you got the.
My
name is Killa C. Hunter, the CEO of the illustrious KillaKonvos podcast.
My name on Instagram is
at the KillaKonvos podcast. Follow that one. Cash App is $Killa Kale. Kayla without the A. Hit that one up, okay?
No, but it's funny as hell because I'm like, every person who I know went to a HBCU, they have to say the illustrious. Like, my name on Instagram is the Imani. Like, when people say, oh, you're the Imani, I'm like, no.
The. That's what the two E's is for.
Y'all never read Shakespeare?
I ain't never read fucking Shakespeare.
He says the, not the. It has two E's. Thank you. Like, it has two E's, not one.
Let him know.
I said
the Imani. The Killa K.
The Educated Black Hottie.
Ooh.
The everything.
Clearly. I should have worn mine today.
You should have. We could have been matching. You ain't loyal. You got a loyal bone in your body.
I got the white shirt, but it's like...
No,
I have the white one.
We have new merch coming out, and I'm excited. I'm going to send you some merch. And I bought you some drinks from the Thirst Trap.
The Thirst Trap. The Imani brought the Thirst Trap to help thee, because
this is the KillaKonvos. Okay, yeah, but these are all for you. Follow the Thirst Trap, guys.
These are for me. You guys, this past week, I was not feeling my best. Like, didn't have the energy to do anything. So this is what I fucking needed. Okay? Because, just when you feel like, damn, I need to eat a vegetable. I need some fruit. I haven't,
and some people just don't like it. I find out in my, sorry, I'm about to mother damn mic. But I have found out when I'm like doing my whole, I don't want to say diet because I feel like diets fall the hell off. But my natural mantra is taking care of myself. Yeah. So doing little things and changing little things about my lifestyle. Because I like to drink. I like to go out. I like to eat out. So sometimes substituting a meal for a Thirst Trap drink. And they all are packed with so many vitamins. And they're all natural, all cold pressed. Me and my staff, we do everything by hand. We wash everything by hand. We buy everything, and we make sure everything is A1 for everyone. Wow. So if you don't like vegetables, drink your vegetables. If you don't like fruit, drink your fruit. And like, they all taste fucking good. My favorite one is the Ting or Mo Money.
They look good. Like the colors, like this whole we got all the colors going on over here. They look so good.
The more colorful your diet is, the more healthier you are. I read that from a health magazine. They said the more colorful your diet is, the more healthier you are. So.
And y'all need to follow at the Thirst Trap
NJ. Thirst Trap NJ.
Because I love when y'all post like the video of you cleaning the fruit and you see all these colors. It's so like. I just feel refreshed just looking at it.
It's so refreshing.
Like, I love this.
Yes. It's a good way to take care of yourself, and we're not super duper expensive because that's what. Okay, and tell me if I'm wrong. I have found being more healthy. Let me not say that. It's not more expensive. I just feel like places who make juices and stuff like that, they'll make the juices like $12, $15. And I'm just like, the fruit and stuff is not super expensive. It is not that expensive to buy groceries and be healthy. It's not. So
it's like if I wanted to like drink this for a week, if I wanted if I get juices, I don't just want one for the day. I want like a couple to last me for a week or weeks, but I can't because I'm spending like mad money for something that's this size or even smaller.
Yeah, when you're going to get a smoothie. But you know what? Like I said, this is only $8 when you go out to the bar. Ooh. A drink is $8 and you can
buy a drink at the bar.
Exactly. You could buy a Thirst Trap drink for the same price.
And they're fucking good because I think this is my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a Ting. We have
Ting.
Nipsey. We have Nipsey Juice, Mo Money, a Ting.
Colors are so cute.
Il Nana. You get it? Il Nana. And Cheddar.
Get your fucking juices. When I was staying over one night and I was hung the fuck over. It was probably coming from Oh my God.
We
I'm
be
so
hungover.
hungover.
Why we be hungover?
At this big age. Bitch, why are you just out getting fucked up like this?
I feel like being out is self-care.
Yeah, it is. You need that release because I know I do. But it was like I had woken up early and I'm just going through the fridge. I'm like, I need some water. I need something. I sure as hell took one of these. I probably took the green one because I'm like, I need a green drink right now.
You see
Clean
this?
me out.
You see how your friends do you?
And I surely took one. I believe it was this one. Which one is this?
That's
Mo Money. Mo Money or Ting, one of those, because these juices are like pineapple and ginger, like it's good for the hangover.
This one has ginger. This one is pineapple and it has citrus.
But pineapple is good for the hangover.
Citrus is good for hangover. It's good for your stomach. It's good for digestion.
So I said I need this. Fuck the water, and it helped a lot. So
yeah. So once a week I do. This is what a package would if you would do our 1 day detox. You get 6 juices.
Oh my gosh.
It's $45 for 6 juices, but what you do is you drink a juice, and in between every juice you drink a bottle of water. And every time I do it, I lose a whole bunch of water weight. Like I lose like 3 pounds in just water weight because you don't realize like a lot of it is just bloating.
It is because I be bloated. Help me with Guttiana. Guttiana. Need to get you out of here, sis. Honestly. See her? Blue.
I can't. I don't even know how I've been friends with you this damn long.
Imani, you are here. I'm so happy.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Y'all don't even know how some of my days be going. And like, it's honestly like crazy as fuck because early in the day, I'll be feeling like I just can't do it today. Like I need to go to sleep. I can't even come to the studio and, give y'all what y'all need for KillaKonvos. Like I can't do it. But then when I get here, when I'm on my way, there's so much relief because I get to have conversations with the people that I care about. And I
you're
get
good
to
at
just
this shit. You're so good at this shit, Kayla. Like KillaKonvos is you. It's so funny because I feel like when you came out with KillaKonvos, like people were kind of surprised. Like, wait, Kayla, she talks like this, like she acts like that. I'm like, where the fuck have y'all been? Like,
people don't know,
we've been
but
friends
I
forever, and I'm
so.
just like, she is like, this is. I don't even want to say KillaKonvos is your alter ego. I really do feel like it's
KillaKonvos
you.
is me.
But it's you. But it's just like you have discernment, which is a good thing. Like being able to say everybody shouldn't get those parts of you. Like I feel like that's a part of loving yourself. Not allowing everybody to see everything about you because then everybody think if they know certain things, they can tap in when they want. And
But isn't it crazy where it's like if I don't show people who I am, but it's like I go on. Like now y'all are recording me and we're on YouTube now, but everybody sees, so it's like now people are seeing, but it's like, fuck it.
I love it here. I love KillaKonvos. I tune in every week. Thank you.
I do too. My spirit loves it. Thank you. Oh my God. My spirit loves it here because I'd be like, fuck this shit. I'm about to call Malcolm and Marvin like, I can't do it today. Lord. But that's not what it pays for.
No.
Okay. What the fuck am I paying for? Not the GameStop, folks. We talked about GameStop. I did a little call to the people who got like millions off of GameStop.
Yeah, I wish I was one of those people.
Right. I'm like, if y'all want, to hit me up after watching this.
Yo, hit me up too. If
you
want
hit us up. Hit up the Thirst
investor.
Trap, Realishh. Okay, KillaKonvos. Share your riches.
For real. My bad.
It's all good. We both hitting the damn. Look, y'all. This is what I needed. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I need today.
To relax.
Never had this before, but clearly sis want to be a part of the KKP aesthetic.
I think you should. They need to give you like a sponsorship or something.
Yeah, so I needed this today. This Relax wine. It's a pink rosé. So it's very bright and it matches all the colors we have going on, but I don't want it to,
Yeah.
I don't want people to mistake like, ooh, she got the wine too, or she got the juice in this big ass thing.
One day I'm gonna come out with a wine.
Yeah, you
Coming
should.
soon.
Right.
You know me.
My
Serial
bar's gonna be
entrepreneur.
stocked up with that shit.
What?
They're gonna be like,
Coming
you
soon.
always wanna just drink this one wine.
Maybe we should put this on the event that we're having for the 13th.
This one?
Yeah.
It's not bad. You like it?
I like it, and I think the bottle is cute too, and it's very feminine, and we have a lot of females coming out to the event. So
okay.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah. We'll talk about, we gotta let them know about our sip and sing. After we have to do our check-in, we have to get into this topic and get into this episode.
Yes, let's do it.
Today about self-care. So, self-care. So last week we talked about boundaries with the lady of countenance, you guys. So I hope you have tuned into that episode. If you haven't already, get everything that you need to
check that out.
Learn about the importance of boundaries, how to set them, and why you're not. Because I know she read me, so she for sure will read you. She read me without even knowing it, but that's how it happens with, bringing people on, and then you just talk about things that matter and that are important, and it's like, damn, I needed this.
Hell yeah.
I needed this conversation. I feel like I'll need this conversation right here because I want to continue this convo about self-care, especially like as we exit the month of love. This is the last week of February, so we just had Valentine's Day, and we saw everyone getting loved on and all of those things. But it's important to love on yourself and put yourself first, prioritize yourself. And
I don't think I need a bigger cup.
Yeah,
because if I get a bigger cup, I'm gonna be like this to here, like, I love.
While I'm talking, all you hear is, yeah.
What? You gonna hear
and I'm just keep talking because just fuck it. Just yes, in the month of self-love. Yes.
I'm like a younger version of Medea.
Right. Just now talking about something I'm about to be.
I'm a younger version of Medea. I'm loud like her. I'm so honest like her. I love Medea. And, Tyler Perry, I got a bone to pick with him, but we'll talk about that conversation another day.
Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. Now we're bringing Tyler into this. Mm-hmm. He can invest, too.
I don't know.
That could be.
Most of his movies just have to be with black women being the most neediest.
We need to bring him on to KillaKonvos and talk to him about that.
Yeah, we got to talk.
He got his own studio.
Tyler!
Come on this studio.
Bring it in.
Come to this studio.
Come to this studio because we need to have a conversation. We need to talk. I got a question.
Oh, gosh. Imani got some questions for you.
I have a question.
She got some questions.
I got a few.
For Tyler?
Yeah, for Tyler.
Oh, damn it.
TP.
You made the list, my boy. Damn. You got a list. So you got
I have a list. But it's, okay, so listen. It's the end of February. Mm-hmm. And what I love most about the February is several things. One, even though Black History Month is every goddamn month, because if anybody who knows me knows, I be forgetting. I talk with my hands.
We gotta keep you
right.
Oh, shit. Damn. I just did it a little bit.
Every month is Black History Month, so I love February for that. But it's the month of love, and you know me. Like, as wild and crazy and everything I am a super, Care Bear. I'm a huge Care Bear. Everybody knows that about me. I love people. I love my friends. I love my family. I love my businesses. I love to teach. Mm-hmm. So February is super fun for me because I think it gives time for people to center in on this metaphysical aspect of love and kind of self-reflect. And unfortunately, people who are single get to reflect the most.
Yeah. Well,
because, and I'm going to tell you why, because
do they?
Yes. And if you aren't, you should be, because if you are not, I feel like people, this European ass holiday to go buy something like this day should not be a representation of who you are 365 damn days of the fucking year.
Yeah, no.
It shouldn't. Just because you don't have somebody, there is so many reasons and so many ways to show yourself self-care and self-love and be reflective on what it is to do that and how to do that.
Yeah.
You know me, I might be the self-care queen.
Yeah.
I take 3 hot baths a week. Do you be seeing me?
Yes, I do.
Because I be having the aesthetic. I take 3 hot baths. That is my thing.
Is that even enough?
For me, right now, that's what I have time for. That's what, I make it, I schedule me time every day. And me time looks different every day.
Yeah.
Like, for me time one day may be to take my hot bath after having worked. One day self-care. Self-care for me and self-love for me may be taking an hour and a half to read my book versus just taking an hour to read my book, because you know I love to read.
Yeah.
Self-love looks different, but I prioritize that because I feel like if I'm not in a position to love me and I'm not in a position of self-love, shit can't get accomplished.
Yeah.
When I'm not okay,
if you're not taking care of yourself, things can't be accomplished. They can't.
No. If I'm not okay, Realishh ain't okay. If I'm not okay, the third strap ain't okay. Mm-hmm. If I ain't okay, Educated Black Hottie ain't okay.
Right. Like, that's a lot. You got a lot of... You a multipreneur. Is that a thing? Multipreneur?
I don't know. We can make it one.
Did I just make that up?
Let's go. New LLC. New LLC coming soon. Multipreneur. Stop playing with me. You know me.
Yeah, for real.
I'm quick to get an LLC and start a business. Let's get it. Let's
Meanwhile,
get it.
Bitches like me.
Oh, gosh.
Meanwhile.
Oh, gosh.
What am I doing all this for? I don't even...
Girl, you do. KillaKonvos is a dope-ass platform that is telling people about why it is so important about self-love and self-care.
I need to stop playing about sis.
Sis is not to be played with. She is not.
I'm fucking playing.
She is not one of them.
Boom.
It's the sound effects for me.
I know, I love that. That's the only reason why we're here, really.
It's the sound effects for me, for real.
I just want to go through life, like, you know, with just sound effects going. Like, after I say something or think something, just have, like, the boom.
Maybe that's how you should live your life. Live your life like there's a sound effect. Like, when you have self-care and you're doing something to love yourself, you should hear your favorite song in the background. Like, when I'm doing something that I love, I hear Masego.
Really?
I love Masego. He is like my, yeah.
So if you guys don't already know by now, this is like a self-care episode. Me and Imani talk so much about like taking care of ourselves, putting ourselves first. We pour into each other, like what's really going on with us. Like what is going on with you? What is going on with me? And it's important to have friends like that, to have people in your life like that. And so this is why I wanted to, I'm so glad that you're here because.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're like perfect.
You're perfect. Yes.
Oh my gosh. So, yes, this is what we're doing today. But, Masego is what is fucking mine? Like my background music. It's probably Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, it definitely is. Anytime I get in the car with you or you come in my house, you telling Alexa, play Megan Thee Stallion. Alexa, play movie by Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Alexa,
shake that booty. Shake that booty.
We gotta get it so you can meet her, because that is your self-care person. And I think that's perfect because those are those are on the total opposite end of the spectrum. Like Masego and Megan Thee Stallion are, and I love some Megan, but those are like two different things, two different genres, two different moods. And self-care should be whatever it looks like and it feels like to you.
Yeah.
And I think that people misconstrued, and especially right now in the era of social media, like I swear on everything I love, Kayla, if I did not have businesses, I would not have an Instagram, and nobody would know where I was at. Or people don't know where I'm at and what I'm doing now. But like people be thinking I'm still overseas if I'm not or something. But I would have Instagram because I think that social media has people misconstruing what self-care looks like. Like to everybody, self-care is just taking a flight to Miami or taking a flight somewhere exotic. Like there's
going somewhere. It's escaping where you are, like, you know, in like your life, but that's not all that it is.
No, you have to learn how to put self-care into your everyday life, especially if you are somebody who wants to be successful. Especially, and that's what I'm learning. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. So what does that look like? Sometimes that looks like
quitting your job.
Wow, she said just quitting her job. Fucking extreme. That was so fucking extreme. Like what? Yes. But yes.
If it's not serving you,
your purpose.
Lady of Countenance came last week. Your auntie.
What she said? That is my auntie. That's so funny. That's my auntie, guys.
Y'all met Lady Continent's Miss Antoinette last week. I was about to say last night. Last week.
Yeah.
And she said, Kayla, this was supposed to be like my saying of the week, and that is, Kayla, does that, ask yourself, does that serve you? Does that serve Kayla? Does this thing serve Kayla? So if your job is not serving you, leave that shit. If this person is not, if this friend, this dude,
if that dick is not serving you,
if this dick is not serving you, then leave it alone. So whatever's not serving you, you leave that shit where it is. Say no to it. Okay?
Say no
to that dick.
To that dick.
What if your aunt had like say no to that shit because she has the say no to that shit book? And what if she had say no to that dick?
Listen, she's my client, so I don't, client privilege. Okay. Client privilege. We got some stuff going on in the works. So she is a client of Realishh Media. We love her. She has a lot of things coming, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, you need to say that. Like, does this serve me? And you know what the craziest thing is too? I think because we put so much emphasis on money versus changing and putting emphasis on happiness, that we allow our jobs and our workplaces to literally take over our lives.
Yeah.
If you're doing something that you love, like that's an act of self-love. If you are in a position where you hate your job, there is always a way for you. And I know, like, even if you have kids, even if you have bills, all of this stuff, there is a way. When there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm. And if you want it enough, and if that shit is not serving you and making you feel weird, just like I told you about that 25-year-old on Instagram I saw, this 25-year-old fitness model had a fucking stroke.
I'll never forget that story.
Because she was stressed out. And I said, I had a similar experience, and I'm like, I was a little hesitant to speak about it when we came on here. Yeah. But, like, recently I was going through a lot of stuff with... during COVID last year, I've been a full-time entrepreneur for a year. Yeah. In a week, I'll be a full-time entrepreneur for a year.
Insane.
And it is insane.
Yeah.
It is insane.
You have not worked a 9 to 5 in a year.
No.
And you're fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claps.
I'm better.
Claps.
I actually make more money now than when I was like...
Than me!
Shut up.
And I got a 9 to 5.
Shut up.
Like a 10 to 7, 11 to 7, whatever is 8 hours.
You got, listen, but I had like an episode where I basically...
Michaela said, hey, niggas.
Hey, niggas. I basically had a episode where I basically like passed out, y'all. And let me tell you something about me. If anybody knows me, I'm a control freak. Yeah. And in a good way. I like for things to get done at a certain time. I like to be organized. So when this happened to me, it was really like a spiritual awakening because I was like to not have, when I tell y'all to not have control of your body, like I passed out, and when I woke up, I didn't know what happened. Thank God I was around somebody who cares about me and loves me and was there, that I didn't wasn't there for hours by myself. You checking if my cup is full?
Yeah, and it sure is.
It is. I need to sip. But to wake up and not feel your legs because you're literally in a state, your body is in a state of shock, and that came from stress. And I feel like I made an oath to myself at that time that I would never allow anything or anyone, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Don't stress me.
I don't give a fuck if you are my family. I don't give a fuck if we have a business venture. Like, in all my contracts, and all of my clients can tell you, at the end of each email, I say, kindness regards and stay healthy. In my contracts, one of the clauses in my contracts is the minute that this business relationship is unhealthy for me or you, it is terminated on site. Clause. On site. Period. It's terminated. I don't do that because I prioritize me.
Yeah.
I prioritize being happy. That is an aspect of self-love. And I bought it.
On the snow day the other day, it was snowing earlier, and you were like, the thirst trap is closed today. And we're not mad about it. We're not sorry. Now, it's no sorry we're closed. We're fucking closed. The streets
I care about the people who deliver for me, and I care about my customers, and I care about the people who help me to be a business owner more than I care about fucking money. Money, I'ma make money. I'm a money fucking magnet, period. God got me. I'm good.
And that's what you have to believe, because the people who, it's hard for people to think like, well, I need this job, I need this money, I can't just quit. Like, what I said earlier about, you know, if the job isn't serving you, then leave. That's like coming kind of like from a place of privilege, because people believe they cannot do that. And for some people, they can't do that.
I'm drinking one.
They just have to. You can't drink one of my juices. I'm gonna need those.
One. Go ahead.
Okay, that's another ting. Okay, I got my ting. She probably like.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna just make myself.
It's cute. Well, you want to drink it now?
No, we drink it later.
Right.
But
yeah. So it's like, yeah, like some people can't do that, but then you have the fear of, like what you were telling me on our way here, like you have to believe, like money will come to you. It will come, and you have to believe that, like, you're a money magnet. Like, what I write down sometimes, it's like, I am a money magnet because I have, like, this crazy weird relationship with money where it's like, I hate when it leaves my account. I hate to spend it. I like to spend, but I hate when money leaves my account, and that's because of my relationship with money. But it's like the fear of money leaving and not coming back. But then those things, I learned those types of things from like my parents and from growing up. So it's like having this belief. You have to believe, and like have this abundance mindset where nothing will ever leave you because the universe is always working in your favor. So you'll be okay.
That don't mean you could be a lazy motherfucker, though.
Yeah, like work hard and do your best always, but know that, you know, if you're fucking tired, exhausted,
you better call out. You better say hello.
Call out. And don't don't let anyone make you feel bad for calling out.
If you got a 2000 Acura or Altima and your tires screech when you driving, you need to stay your ass home, and it's snowing outside. That is an act of self-love, because best believe if something happens to you, you have a heart attack, anything happens to you, the next day your job posting will be on Glassdoor, Indeed, all that crap.
And then if you like don't go to work, or if you don't, you know, I
said what I said.
Exactly. If you get sick or whatever, that business that you're working at, it's going to keep going without you. And so them making you feel bad about the man making you feel bad about, oh, you calling out and all this shit. It's like,
keeping the paycheck over your head.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if y'all didn't tune into that money conversation the other day, y'all need to tune in, because I know my boy Courtney was spitting some facts.
He was spitting.
I know he was. I love talking to him.
Financier.
Yes.
But you have like, you got your money things too.
Yeah, I love
You're a money mommy too.
I love talking about money, and actually, like this year, I'm dropping my first book. It's called Bag Talk, Volume 1. And it's basically talking about like stuff that's similar to what you were just talking about. And if anybody is confused as to how all of this stuff that we're talking about, like, comes into self-care, it comes into self-care because when you have your shit in order, you have more time to take care of yourself.
Girl,
okay,
yes.
So I'm coming out with a book. It's called Bag Talk Volume 1, and it's basically going to be talking about understanding. The hose is ringing. The hoes are ringing.
I'm working, nigga.
But we're not gonna put him on blast and let him know who's blowing you up. But anyway, when basically talking about just what you said, because a part of having that anxiety to not be able to call out of work, to not be able to love yourself, and to not be able to say no to situations that are not feeding you comes from things that we learn young.
Yeah.
Your money relationships comes from when you're growing up hearing things like, oh, you got McDonald's money. If you ain't got money to touch it, don't pick it up, or you won't buy it. When you hear all these negative things getting embedded into your head constantly, you learn to have this weird ass relationship with money. Like, even when you have some, I don't have some.
Even when
you got a little bit of ching, you don't think you do. So you have to learn how to understand that money is here for you to use. It's a tool, and learning how to use it, and learning how to navigate your money ship. That's what I call it in my book. It's called the money ship. And you have to have just like you have a healthy healthy relationship with me. You have a healthy relationship with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your sister. Everything is a relationship. You have to have a good relationship with money. And that is an act of self-care, because sometimes self-care costs a lot. You know, for some people, being self-care is going to get your dookie.
Massages, right? Getting your hair done regularly.
Yes, those are acts of self-care, and them shits cost. That costs money. Like, it pay the cost to be the boss.
It sure do. Because January was a big self-care month, because I was doing things that I've never done before. Like going to an esthetician, getting a facial. I've never gotten a facial before.
I love it there. Yes.
Yeah,
okay, Black woman in luxury self-care.
Hello.
Okay.
I found me a Black woman dermatologist out in New York.
I know. You told me. That's so dope.
Went to a fucking dermatologist. Like, my mom has worked in skincare all my life, so it's like, she's taught me everything that I know about skincare and like taking care of your skin. So it's like, going to a dermatologist is like, why would you even do that? Because you have me. But I'm like, no, girl, I need to go to a dermatologist. Black folks,
a professional.
Black women, need to go to a professional. So I went, and it's like, I found this Black woman dermatologist. So I was getting my skin together, because it's like, one thing about me is like, if I find, not the Educated Black Hottie tea. Get that shit out of here.
You just wanted a reason to touch my titties, but go ahead.
I mean, what? Y'all touching my titties. Look, now I'm showing.
She got the babies out. She got the babies out. But no, like, even just what you said, like, that makes me so happy, because there's like, I don't know if you noticed, there's like this new... I'm so happy to be in my 20s and be a Black woman right now. It's so fucking fire.
Oh my God.
Like, it's so dope. Like, when you look at magazines, you go on social media, all I'm seeing is Black women starting businesses, Black women in luxury, Black women living how unapologetically being them, Black women twerking on fucking yachts and shit. Like, I love what Black women are doing right now. And again, this all ties into you even going to see a dermatologist. Like, you know,
that's not what people are doing. People are like, why are you doing that?
No, the generation before us is like, why are we doing that? Because
I've gotten plenty of that. Why did you do that? There's nothing wrong with your skin. There's nothing wrong with, why are you,
let me tell you something. Let me stop right now. I want to say something. Mm-hmm. Let's normalize telling people, why are you doing that? You don't need to, when they're telling you they're doing something. Because I hate when I'm saying to people like, oh, I'm working out because I want to lose weight, or, I want to get a nip and tuck here and there. Like, I might want to have some surgery or have something done. Like, well, why are you doing that? Bitch, because I fucking want to, and because I can afford to.
Ooh. Yes,
don't question me. Like, let's stop doing that. If Kayla says she want to go to a dermatologist, my bitch works a lot. She is a hard fucking worker.
And it shows on my skin, because the bitch is like, damn, girl, relax. If I say I want to get my tickle bitties
done
to look like Monty's.
Oh, wow.
Like, shit, can I get something? But,
because people are not used to taking care of themselves. Okay, let's talk about a little risque topic.
Like, is dick getting...
Ooh, that's the conversation I was going to.
Is getting dick a form of self-care?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes.
But for me, it's not.
Okay, so explain that. Elaborate on that, because I'm confused.
When I'm super stressed, it's like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, bitch, you need some dick. All you need is just get you some dick.
That's not all you need. I need
$1 million. But it's like, this is one of the things, like, that would help,
Somebody said love from Trinidad. Thank you, Trinidad.
Malcolm's like, no, that's not it. Those are one of the things that I think in my head.
To me, that's on my list of self-care things.
But in reality, it's not, because I can't, like, as you already know, I can't navigate this whole world anymore of just getting dick and then that's it, because sometimes the dick be trash.
Okay.
It makes me even madder when I get bad dick.
Let's specify, because I'm in PR and I'm into being specific. Okay. Getting good, healthy, non-toxic, goes to the gyno
First of all, you got me at non-toxic because all toxic dick is good. The non-toxic is not good.
Has good hygiene. Has some coin. Like, I can keep going. Dick is an act of self-care because let me tell you something. When you are getting good dick, it's just not about how it feels when it's in you. You want me to repeat that?
Please do.
Good dick is...
Get in my head.
Good dick is not just about when it's in you, okay? Because I feel like good dick, and when you're getting good dick from somebody... Like, even if y'all, let me tell y'all something, and I need people to stop misconstruing having a, what is it, a fuck buddy or somebody they're just
I don't know how to do that anymore.
But let me tell you something.
I can't do it
just
anymore.
because we're fuck buddies doesn't mean that we have to have a toxic relationship because we're still encountering each other. We can still have respect for each other. We can still have conversation with each other. You can still go to the gynecologist because if you
tested,
fucking
boy,
get the fuck tested, okay?
Like, I don't care about what you do, outside of me, but just make sure you don't.
Y'all don't think going to the gyno is an act of fucking self-care and self-love? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. For guys, guys don't have a gyno.
The minute I feel weird in any place in my body, you know me. I'm going to the doctor.
Call the doctor up.
What'd I say to you? You feel, bitch, go to the ER. We don't play about that. Taking care of your body is an act of self-love. And especially, like, I think it's, like, taboo in the black community. Like, when it comes to, like, health, just having, like, health issues, mental health issues, physical health issues. You can't pray everything the fuck away. Yeah. Like, I love God.
You gotta get help.
Me and God got a relationship. He know me, I know him. What's good, my dog? Right. But you can't pray everything away because, like it says in the Bible, faith without works is undone. You can't just be praying on shit and manifesting shit and you ain't taking action on it. You have to. If you feel like there's something wrong with you mentally, you need to go seek therapy or seek a psychiatrist. Yeah. If you feel like something is not feeling right in your nana, honey, you need to go to the gynecologist and get fucking checked, sir.
Go get it checked.
If every time you pee it burns or something, you need to go get the fuck checked.
Not to WebMD. Don't Google it. Shit.
Not WebMD though.
Don't WebMD it. I mean, I'm quick to Google, anything. I'll Google anything and then it'll tell you, bitch, you about to die tomorrow.
Yeah, it do be freaking me out too. I went to the hospital. I said, listen, I need to be seen now because according to fucking Google, bitch, I'm dying.
Right, and y'all need to figure this out right now.
Bitch, I'm dying. For real.
I respect my body, man.
For real.
But it's like, it's with anything, like going to the doctor, going to the gyno, seeking therapy. Like, give your friends a fucking break, honestly. Please get a therapist. Stop asking me. Stop telling me your problems. Stop asking me because some of the shit that y'all be coming to me with is like, you need more help than I can give you right here, right now. So you need to go get therapy.
No, for real. Let's normalize. Okay,
normalize all those things.
You're me. We're the same type of person. I think that. And honestly, I just want to say right now, like, I'm so grateful for our friendship because I don't feel like our friendship is one-sided. And not now, but Imani before was in a lot of very one-sided relationships. And I don't feel like that with you. I feel like we feed each other. Like, we're there for each other. Like, if I'm going through, I feel like I genuinely can talk to you and you can be there. But I think that people like us, I don't know what the word for it is because I think there's a lot of us out there who are individuals who are the go-to friend, are the friend that everybody calls when something's wrong, but you feel like you don't have nobody to call. Yes. Normalize saying no. Normalizing loving yourself because I feel like sometimes people want to dump. Like, I don't want to be dumped on. But you have to have enough respect for yourself to say, I don't feel like getting dumped on today. I don't feel like nobody putting a bullshit on me today. So I am putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. Having those boundaries. Just like I said, when it comes to my business, my work phones are off. My work phone is, it's off. It's on, what is it on right now? Do not disturb. At 6 p.m., it automatically goes on Do Not Disturb. And even if it's for my regular phone, if it's for my friends, just because I'm prioritizing me and what I got to do and getting my mind right and getting my shit together in my head, does not mean that I don't love you. It does not mean I don't care about you. And if you feel like that, just because I answered the phone one time, you really wasn't my friend to begin with.
You know how many like situations I've been in with people who I don't answer their phone call
and they have
I don't listen to, right? And it's like y'all have no idea. And usually it's the people who always are dumping on me, where it's like, you have no idea what I'm going through, because I don't bother to tell someone like you because I know.
But they don't
ask either. Yeah, no.
Before I have this new thing where before I start talking, and you gotta ask people. Especially to people I love, I'm like, if you're telling me something, do you want me to listen or do you want me to respond? Yeah. That's my new thing. I always ask you, I'd be like, you want me to tell you or you want me to just listen? And you'll tell me, like, I want you to respond or I want you to listen. And then even in before I feel like telling you something, are you okay? Mm-hmm. Like, where's your headspace? Because we all dealing with shit. We all in the midst of a pandemic. We all in the midst of an economic crisis. We're all in the midst of fucking social injustice crisis. If you're a black person, if you're a person of color, anybody. So ask people these questions. Like, you have to. But you have to set those boundaries. And it's so funny because I don't think people like me and you do that a lot, and it's not fair.
No, it's like I'm always like, because I'm always okay with, I can listen to you because I care about you and I want to hear about, and I want to help you out or whatever, or just give you a listening ear because I know how it feels to have someone to listen to you. Right. Even if like there aren't people who like listen to me, but then I also make the decision to not tell people because it's like, I don't want to, just inundate someone with my things. Because I'm used to dealing with my own things. But I can help you with your shit because you need me to, and I'll do that. But there are some like times where it just gets to where I just can't do that. And I can't do that right now. But it's not all right with that person if I don't do it for them at that moment. Like, if I can't be there for them, it's a problem.
I think that a perfect example is just like, like one of our one of our friends, like one of our closest friends has like a family member, that I don't care for, y'all. Yeah. I'm an energy person. Like I give everybody 2 chances. Seriously. I don't tell people I'll try things once. I always try things twice because the first time you could have had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So I give people opportunities. And this particular person, my energy just wasn't settling with theirs. Yeah. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with our energies not settling. And I was vocal to our friend about that. I was like, hey, like, I know you want to hang out with all of us, but I'm not going to put myself in a position where I don't want to be around this person. Yeah. And I don't want to be in their mix.
Because then the whole vibe is just fucked up. Like, we could be out, bottles popping, like, everybody, music going, but it's like, these 2 people are not.
No, because I'm not passing you my bottle. I'm not passing you my hookah, because if I feel like your energy is off,
Lord, not the hooks.
I'm not passing my hookah with no bitch I don't like.
Why are you even here?
Right. No, for real. So I can't pass you my hooks because I feel like we can transfer energy through the motherfucking hookah. Hell right, and then the shit is fucked up. I wake up being a damn demon in the morning and be like this, look. Just because I share my fucking hookah with your ass. Hell no.
Yeah, no, because now all that is in my system. It's enough I got this hookah in my system. Now you in there.
Bitch,
but it's like, it's the boundary.
Fucking hookah. Bitch, you better get where your $40 at.
But it's like, yeah, we can't play with the hooks.
55 because you need a refill, and because you're not refilling it over here.
Can't play with the fucking hooks.
Hell no. But yeah, and you want to know what's so funny? She said to me, and I made a comment. I said, but we're grown. Like, she was upset, like, why you can't be? I said, because we're grown. And she's like, exactly, we're grown, so get over it. I said, no, we're grown, so I'm setting boundaries.
Yeah, and so people are at different places. We're at different places where we're okay
I love with... when Kayla does this.
This is honestly like, I don't know, but this is honestly what needs to happen. And you can't control it. You can't control where people are in their life. Some of us are ready to set the boundaries and say no to that shit. I'm honestly me.
Say no to that shit.
I'm getting there. You're already there.
I am... If you friends with me, you know I am there. Hello, I have arrived.
Right. And she'll let you know. So I'm like, I have to respect that.
To the no.
I respect
to the no. To the no. To the no. I ain't gonna do that shit. I got self-love with it. I ain't gonna do that shit. I got self-love with it. Bring it to church every time.
Honestly, I miss being in church.
Well, maybe that's an act of self-love for you.
You can't be in church right now. It's COVID.
Who not? The church that's down the block for me, they be up and they...
I love when they do that. I love when they do that. They be like...
all night. You know, I grew up in a Baptist church. My grandfather was a pastor, so...
Ooh. I got
you with that one,
Malcolm
right?
was like, listen, y'all. Malcolm said, y'all got me in the moment. I live for that. Like, I love the turn up. Honestly, that's the church turn up right there.
Yo.
I miss it.
Yes.
That's the...
I used to tell people,
real turn up.
I used to tell people my church, like, so when I was like about 10 years old, we started going to this new church and I loved it because it was Pentecostal. Mm-hmm. And you know, Pentecostal, they get lit.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know what's in their communion.
Not the communion wine.
It be real wine. It don't be grape juice.
In it.
It don't be grape juice. It be real wine.
It be teleport.
It be so lit. So I used to tell my friends, like, y'all come to church with me. Y'all, I'm going to Club Jesus on Sunday. I used to call my church Club Jesus because it was so
They got
lit.
teleport in the communion wine.
What? I promise you on God.
Not
on God.
You know Mulatto got a song. Ooh, Big Lotto.
We gotta talk about that too. That's another conversation for another day as well.
Yeah. She's one, but Big Lotto. She's Big Lotto. She's trying to change into Big Lotto. But
well, she ain't changed her Instagram, so when she changed that, I know she for real.
Yeah, when she could do that too.
Well,
no one else is Big Lotto.
She should have been do that. She should have been done that when she knew that it was racist. But okay, we're here with it. Self-love.
What were we just talking about before we got into Jesus?
We're talking about self-love. And we're talking about how I said, you said going to church. You said you like when you're at church. I said maybe that's
I missed that, yeah.
Maybe
that's
a
form of self-love. Yeah.
Prioritizing yourself is self-care. And I'm going to be so real with everybody. If you, like I said earlier, if you want to be successful, you have to prioritize self-love. But you have to stop feeling bad about treating you right. Being good to yourself. Me, everything that I do is for my siblings and my grandpa. Anybody who knows me know how I go about Wilbur Heights Hour. Everybody. That is my heart. And everybody knows how I am about my siblings and how much I love them. And I vowed to myself that I would be who I was because I never wanted them to have to go through the things that I did. I will sacrifice to do certain things and to work a certain way so they wouldn't. So in order to do that, I had to prioritize loving me. That's where you said everybody's not there in that journey. You have to get there in your journey. If you are tired of where you are right now, if you are tired of what you're feeling, doing the same thing, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
So you just reminded me about what I was saying.
Go ahead.
About we're in different places. And people choose to see different things.
Right.
They choose to see, they choose not to see. Everything's a choice.
Right.
So we can't, like we were saying about control. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite girl calling me right now.
Answer, say hey.
Oh,
is that Ellen?
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're at different, what's going on?
It's probably the connection in here.
Okay. But it's, okay, there we go.
Call back.
Oh my God, that's my favorite girl. Okay. But we're in different places. We choose to see everything as a choice and we can't control, we just have to, I'm learning that you just have to work with people with where they are. You can choose to work with people with where they are.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to tell people. You gotta love people where they at. And sometimes you gotta love people where they at and you gotta leave them where they at.
And leave them where they are, And that's friends and family, including grandma, grandpa.
Don't get me to talking. family be the most toxic for real.
Cousins, auntie, yeah, that's where it really is, like with the boundaries and everything, like that's where it really is, like
people getting misconstrued with the family.
Yeah, with the family stuff. So mom, dad, all those things. Like grandma can have you fucked up too. Grandparents can have you fucked.
Mommy and daddy can have you fucked up.
Mommy and daddy can have you fucked up.
That's another conversation on.
But yeah, we knew because like we learned so many things from them. But it's not. But it's also, but it's also not. You know, it's nothing to be mad at anyone or to condemn someone for, because we all learn from people who raised us and from the things that we've seen. So, you know, it's not anything to get mad about anybody about, because we're learning things and we're unlearning things. What are some things that you're unlearning?
Boundaries. So as I know you keep co-signing on, you know, I'm good at saying no. That's something new to me. Like I was saying, when you are tired of where you are and you want to get to a different place, you have to literally dissect your life and say, what is not working or what is not in conjunction to where it is that I want to go? What is weighing me down? And one thing that was weighing me down was me being a yes man. Me always saying yes. Like, oh, Imani, can you? Yes. Imani, I need yes. Imani, will you? Yes. It was weighing me down, because for every yes that I was saying to somebody else, it was taking away a yes for myself, which would allow me to move forward, which would allow me to expand my businesses the way that I wanted to. It didn't allow me to do that. So I'm still unlearning that. It's still sometimes, like, to be honest with you, sometimes I still do feel guilty for saying no. Doesn't mean I don't. I still have it's called survivor's remorse. Like, I still have that. I'm unlearning that. For me to say no and taking care of me first, that does not make me a bad person. Yeah. That makes me a smart person, because I'm willing to put me before anybody. And there's this I don't know if is it a metaphor? No, it's not a metaphor, but this like cliche that I heard one time at a conference. And he said, you know, if you are on a plane, they tell you that if you are sitting next to somebody and, you know, the mask come down for oxygen, put your mask on first before you put somebody else's mask on, even if it's your child. Yeah. You are the bag. Secure yourself, and then take care of who you got to take care of. In order for me to take care of my family the way I want to take care of them, sometimes I got to say no to them motherfuckers. Sometimes I gotta stay away from them motherfuckers. Yeah. You know, in order for me to be the good friend that I want to be, I always tell people I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. So in order for me to be a quarter instead of a penny to people I love, I gotta remove myself sometimes. I gotta prioritize
so you could be at your best.
Yes.
Like your aunt was telling me, she was like, if you are overworking yourself, you're stressed out, and you're always anxious and nervous, you lash out at people. You're not your best. Absolutely. You're arguing and you're just angry all the time. And you don't know why. Baby. But it's because you have no boundaries. You can't take time for yourself. So putting yourself first is super, super important. Like if you find yourself just angry, irritable, anxious, nervous, like all those things, you can't help anybody else. You can't be... We're always talking about like, oh, we're building wealth for our families and all these things. Like we want to be that person that we didn't have growing up. You can't do that if you believe like, oh, I can't sleep until I'm a millionaire, or oh, I can't take care of myself until stupid. You can't do any of those things.
Millionaire sleep. Like, y'all be so fucking stupid. Like y'all are normalizing this slave mentality. And another thing too is taking care of your body. Taking care of your body, eating what's fucking right. Take care of yourself. What you're eating, making sure that you're getting enough sleep. What you're drinking. If you're gonna turn up, make sure that you're turning up and getting the rest that you need. Make sure you're taking care of your skin. Go and see a dermatologist. Like, stop normalizing this crazy ass, like, I have to work in order to be rich. Work smarter, not harder. I'm gonna say that to the death of me. Cause I am an asset and not a liability in order to be that. every situation or every room I come into, I want to add to it. And in order to do that, I have to make sure that I'm okay. And you know what? Maybe we can work on something where we can send out like a worksheet to people on just like how to prioritize self-love. Like maybe scheduling. I know planning things is a way that I show self-love. Like literally planning my bath. Like at 8 o'clock, I'm going to take a bath. Sometimes cooking is an act of self-love.
Oh my gosh. Cooking is like the biggest. Cooking and cleaning. Right,
yes. And cleaning. Like today, I spent I did not work today. I told my clients I cannot talk today. It's just I have a weird day. And the reason I was having a weird day is because my house was not the way I wanted it to be. Yeah. So I'm like, hell no. Yeah. If my house is crazy, my mind is crazy. So absolutely. I need to make sure in order to be the best I can be for you, and that's all I had to say to my clients. In order for me to be the best I can be for you, I have to take this day. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. And they were perfectly fine at that. Yeah. Because one, I'm a beast at what I do, but two, we set relationship boundaries that in order for us to work the best way, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Even the way your room looks. Like, you know me, my room is white. I love white. White is peaceful to me. I keep my windows open.
I'll come over just to sleep in that room.
It's clean. It smells good. It's white. And it's, I love it. Everybody who comes to my room, they're like, how do you sleep with the blinds open? I was like, I love sunlight. Sunlight makes me, that's an act of self-love to me. Sunlight makes me feel so happy. Like, if it's waking me up, that means I need to be up. Yeah. And usually what wakes you up is God waking you up. He got to talk to you. He giving you $1 million idea. You better answer that call. Shit, I'm going to answer.
Get to the money.
Get to it.
But that's my thing. Cleaning and cooking. Like, cooking is because I feel like I'm in control and I'm cooking. Like, I'm making something that I feel is good and that I like, and I'm doing it my way. So it's like, that really grounds me. And then keeping my space clean is really important. Like, thank you. So I feel like my day is like going, like people ask me like, what are you doing when you're not working? And I feel like I'm cleaning, I'm organizing because I need my space to be organized. But that's like a Virgo thing too, apparently. We got to keep things organized.
So even today, it was so funny because like, my boo was like, your room wasn't even, like, messy. Like, your house wasn't even messy. I was like, that's not the point. I felt like it was. And you know what? I said, the reason why I wasn't messy, and it might not have been to you because, one, you're a guy. But it's like, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. When I'm cleaning, like, even, that's why I'm just like, when I try to tell myself all the time, when I'm getting dressed, put shit back. Because then if you clean up behind yourself now, you don't have to spend a whole day to clean your closet. Exactly. Because I could spend a whole day today cleaning my closet. It was so annoying.
You spent all that time when you could have just been putting shit in the hamper. You could have washed that load of clothes instead of having it pile up.
No, it took me 3 hours to get that closet together.
Yeah, because it's like, that's why people...
Big fucking closet. Damn. I like big things, though. You know what I mean?
Okay, I do too, but I don't get much of it. So what the fuck is going on? That's one thing. For some of you bitches that get the good dick,
I'm getting great dick right now.
The big dick?
I'm getting great, big, huge.
It don't gotta be big, but it's like
supportive, spiritually grounded, smart, athletic, big old. I got some before we came.
I had to
get some get right before I came.
Honestly, and then you can give the get right to yourself because that's honestly what a bitch needed. It's all a bitch could do.
For real. I thought you talk about dildos?
No. Honestly, fuck the dildos because
I don't like dildos.
Them shits hurt your coochie. If you have the vibrators, you put them on there, that shit hurt. I don't like
toys. I think toys don't satisfy me. Like, I'm just not into that.
I never used toys. I
tried.
Like, honestly.
Didn't work.
Yeah, today was stressful. I had to masturbate before I came here.
As you should. Bitch, you better... If you can't make yourself come, don't worry about nobody else make you come. Shit.
You have to. My ex was like, you don't know how to make yourself come? He's like, you need to make yourself come. I'm like, nigga, fuck you. But then I realized that is important.
I learned how to make myself come on Eddie.
Well, you don't make yourself then. You do it with him. Must be nice. I've never came before.
I told you I don't like, huh?
I've never came before in my life.
Gotta have a conversation. No, okay, hold on. 2 seconds. You said you never came before in your life. Don't feel fucking bad, because I didn't get my first orgasm until the man that I am dealing with now, that I've been dealing with for the past year and some change, almost 2 years.
I was trying to think if I have an orgasm before.
He's the first orgasm I've had, and I'm 25.
Okay. Alrighty. Damn, right when it starts to get good.
We having another conversation about orgasms and shit.
Clearly.
Now you gotta have me back. That was just a segue for you to have me back, because getting good dick and giving good pussy is an act of fucking self-care.
Self-love and self-care.
Bitch. Make sure you love yourself. Go love yourself, ho. Go love yourself, ho. You gotta make another song. Go love yourself, ho. Go love yourself, ho.
With a good dick. Yeah.
Go love yourself, ho.
With that good pussy. Yeah.
Go love yourself, ho.
Yeah, good dick, good pussy.
Drop
Get it.
Cheers to you.
Thank you, my special guests, for
you
making
for
this even better than ever.
Thank you for having me on.
Shout out to the Imani, the Thirst Trap.
Go follow me on Instagram, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you next week.